quiet night, silver strings beneath the moonlight. A melody floats across the room like a flower beginning to bloom. The tatami holds the evening still. The lantern glows beside the wall, and every note that fills the air feels like a gentle answer to it all. The music asks for nothing, it opens every door. Moonlit quarter, play through my soul. Moonlit quarter, making me whole. Every memory turning softer, every shadow losing weight. Moonlit quarter, teaching me to wait. Beyond the garden, bamboo sways, moving with the midnight breeze. The river hums its ancient song beneath the stars and cedar trees. A distant bell across the valley fades into the sleeping sky, and in the space between the echoes I remember how to fly. The moon lights every pathway without choosing. Me to wait. The blossom falls without regret. The ocean welcomes every stream. The wind carries forgotten prayers beyond the edges of a dream. And maybe healing isn't finding, maybe healing is receiving. Moonlit quarter, shine through my heart. Moonlit quarter, a beautiful work of art. Every wound becoming wisdom, every ending becoming grace. Moonlit quarter, light upon my face. Moonlit quarter, gentle as the sea. Moonlit quarter, awakening the song in me. Sacred summer breeze through the pines, moving softly in the golden light. The river sparkles beneath the sun as day slowly turns to night. Children's laughter fades in the distance. Lanterns begin to softly glow, and every breath of the evening air feels like something my soul has known. The wind carries no possessions, yet touches everything. Sacred summer breeze flowing over me. Sacred summer breeze setting my spirit free. Every worry drifting its echo dancing with the wind, the scent of cedar and distant rain awakens something deep within. The mountains rest beyond the horizon, the moon begins its gentle rise, and standing in the cooling twilight, I see wonder with new eyes. The evening asks for nothing, yet gives so much away. Sacred summer breeze flowing over me, sacred summer breeze setting my spirit free. Every worry drifting farther, every burden growing small. Sacred summer breeze, I can hear life call. The river does not fear the ocean, the blossom does not fear the fall. The stars don't fear the darkness, still they shine for one and all. Maybe grace is not becoming, maybe grace is simply being. Sacred summer breeze living in my heart, sacred summer breeze, a work of living art. Every wound becoming wisdom, every shadow turning gold. Sacred summer breeze, more precious than untold. Gentle as the sea, sacred summer breeze, awakening eternity in me. Tatami soul in the quiet room, morning light begins to bloom. A cup of tea beside my hand, no need to rush, no need to plan. The cedar scent upon the floor feels like I've been here before. The world outside can rise and fall, but peace is waiting through it all. The simplest moments hold me more than I ever knew. Tatami soul, soft and slow. Tatami soul, teaching me to flow. Every breath a little deeper, every thought a little free. Tatami soul, bringing me back to me. The paper window catches light, the moon remembered from last night. A distant bell across the hills moves through the air, and everything stills. The bamboo dances with the wind without a need to try to win. And watching all these quiet things, I hear the song the silence sings. Nothing needs perfection, nothing needs control. Tatami soul, soft and slow. Tatami soul, teaching me to flow. Every breath a little deeper, every thought a little free. Tatami soul, bringing me back to me. free. Tatami soul, forever living in me. The bell inside my chest began to ring on a quiet evening touched by spring. No temple standing on a distant hill, just a gentle voice beyond my will. The moon was resting on the river skin. The wind moved softly through the cedar limbs, and something deeper than my thoughts that night was calling me toward the light. I've searched so many places for what was already here. The bell inside my chest, ringing clear and true. The bell inside my chest, leading me back to you. Back to the part that's peaceful, back to the part that's whole. The bell inside my chest, calling home my soul. The lantern swayed beside the narrow road, their golden light upon the stones below. A distant mountain stood against the stars, unmoved by all the passing scars. The river flowed without a need to know. The blossom fell without refusing to go. And watching all these simple things unfold, I felt a wisdom growing old. The quiet never left me, I simply couldn't hear the bell inside my chest, ringing clear and true. The bell inside my chest, leading me back to you. Back to the part that's peaceful, back to the part that's whole. The bell inside my chest, calling home my soul. The ocean welcomes every river, the dawn welcomes every night. The earth receives each fallen blossom and turns it into light. Maybe every answer waiting has been hidden in the heart. The bell inside my chest, shining like the sun. The bell inside my chest, reminding me I'm one. With every breath I'm given, with every road I roam. The bell inside my chest, guiding me back home. The bell inside my chest, gentle, bright and free. The bell inside my chest, awakening eternity in me. mountains wake with a quiet kiss. The water hums a song older than time, flowing without a reason or a rhyme. The stones below have learned to stay, while the river gently finds its way. And somewhere in that simple truth, I feel something waking in me too. The river never argues with where it needs to go. Walk with the river, step by step. Walk with the river, leave behind regret. Every turn has meaning, every bend belongs. Walk with the river, life already knows the song. The wind moves softly through the bamboo leaves. A temple bell drifts upon the breeze. The sunlight dances on the flowing stream, turning ordinary moments into dreams. A blossom lands upon the water's face, then disappears without a trace. Yet somehow nothing feels lost at all. Everything answers a deeper call. The current keeps on moving without fear. Strong and free. Walk with the river, back to who you're meant to be. Where the moon waits beyond the hills, past a cedar tree standing still, a narrow path of stone and light leads softly through the quiet night. The river carries silver dreams, reflecting stars upon its streams. And every step I take alone feels closer to a place called home. The moon is never right, yet it always finds the sky. Where the moon waits, I meet myself again. Where the moon waits, the healing can begin. patient as the hands of fate. The wind moves through the bamboo leaves like a song the heart believes. A distant bell across the night rolls gently through the moonlit light, and in its echo I can hear a voice that's always been right here. The quiet isn't empty, it's full of what is true. Where the moon waits, I'll meet myself again. Where the moon waits, the healing can begin. Every road I've wandered, every lesson I've embraced. Where the moon waits, there's nothing left to chase. The blossom doesn't fear the falling, the river doesn't fear the sea. The stars don't fear the darkness, they become what they're meant to be. Maybe what I've been seeking has been waiting patiently. Where the moon waits, my spirit feels alive. Where the moon waits, the shadows turn to light. Every wound becoming wisdom, every ending becoming grace. Where the moon waits, love fills every space. Where the moon waits, gentle, bright and free. Where the moon waits, the moon was waiting inside me. Old temple, new heart beneath the morning sky. Ancient wooden pillars watching clouds drift by. The stones have held 1,000 footsteps through the years, yet somehow I arrive and leave behind my fears. Incense curls upward through the quiet air, like memories dissolving into prayer. The bell rings once and moves across the trees, as if the world itself exhales with ease. The temple hasn't changed, but something here in me has. Old temple, new heart, a brand new start. Old temple, new heart, healing every part. The walls are old and weathered, but the light feels fresh and true. Old temple, new heart, I'm becoming new. The river flows beyond the mountain road, carrying stories no longer mine to hold. A sakura petal lands upon the stream, then drifts away as softly as a dream. The bamboo bends beneath the passing wind, then rises with the same calm strength again. And watching all these simple things unfold, I feel a quiet courage in my soul. The seasons keep on turning, and so do we. Old temple, new heart, a brand new start. Old temple, new heart, healing every part. The walls adventure begins in me. Sakura never says goodbye. It dances softly through the sky. 1,000 petals leave the trees and disappear into the breeze. The river carries shades of pink, pastel stones where dreamers think. And though the blossoms drift away, their beauty somehow seems to stay. Nothing truly leaves us when it has touched the heart. Sakura never says goodbye, it only learns to fly. Sakura never says goodbye, it changes with the sky. Every ending holds a promise, every farewell leaves a light. Sakura never says goodbye, it becomes the springtime wind tonight. The temple bell rings through the air, its echo floating everywhere. The mountains stand beyond the bloom, holding silence in the afternoon. A single petal finds my hand and journeys where it never planned. And in that moment I can see life is movement, life is free. The blossom doesn't fear the fall, and it trusts the earth below. To fly. Sakura never says goodbye, it changes with the sky. Every ending holds a promise, every farewell leaves a light. Sakura never says goodbye, it becomes the springtime wind tonight. Different forms, even when the shape has changed. Sakura never says goodbye, it blooms inside the soul. Sakura never says goodbye, it makes the broken whole. Every memory becomes a garden, every tear becomes the rain. Sakura never says goodbye, in me. Morning mist groove on the riverside, soft sunlight waking up the countryside. The mountains wear a veil of silver gray as the world slowly stretches into day. A temple bell rolls through the air like a heartbeat floating everywhere. and every step along the water's edge feel lighter than the day before. The mist doesn't hide the pathway, it teaches me to trust. Morning is groove, move with the flow. Morning is groove, let the rhythm show. Every breath a little sweeter, every worry drifting free. Morning is groove, ooh, bringing me back to me. The bamboo sways to an unseen song. The river hums and carries it along. A kingfisher flashes across the stream, like a spark inside a waking dream. The scent of earth after the rain turns ordinary into something sacred. And in the stillness of the morning, I remember what I've been given. The sun doesn't force the flowers, yet they bloom all the same. Morning is groove, move with the flow. Move with the flow. Morning is groove, let the rhythm show. Every breath a little sweeter, every worry drifting free. Morning is groove, bringing me back to me. The moon gives way to morning, the stars fade without regret. The river keeps on dancing without knowing what comes next. Maybe life is not a destination. Maybe life is this song right now. Morning is groove, shining through the day, shining through the day. Morning is groove, showing me the way. Every sky becoming wisdom, every setback turning gold. Morning is groove, a story still untold. Oh, morning is groove, open, calm and free. Morning is groove, flowing endlessly through me. Shrine steps at sunset, painted gold and red, climbing toward the evening sky ahead. The day's last light rests on every stone, and somehow I don't feel alone. The cedar trees are whispering softly, the wind carries the scent of rain. Each step feels like I'm leaving behind a little piece of yesterday's pain. The sun is slowly fading, but something new begins. Shrine steps at sunset, one step at a time. Shrine steps at sunset, everything aligns. Every burden growing lighter, every breath becoming clear. Shrine steps at sunset, bringing my spirit near. Somewhere through the hills, its echo floating through the sky. The river below reflects the light as day and night pass by. A lantern flickers near the gate, waiting quietly in the dusk. And in that gentle glow I find a deeper kind of trust. The sky lets go of daylight without fear. Sunset, one step at a time. Shrine steps to sunset, everything aligns. Every burden growing light. spirit near. The blossoms fall when it's their season. The stars arrive when night appears. The mountains keep their ancient silence through countless hopes and countless years. Maybe peace is not arriving. Maybe peace is simply here. Shrine steps at sunset, golden in the light. Shrine steps at sunset, opening my eyes. Every scar becoming wisdom, every ending becoming grace. Shrine steps at sunset, a smile upon my face. Shrine steps at sunset, open, coming free. Shrine steps at sunset, leading me back to me. I left a question by the temple gate and watched the morning mist arise. The mountain held its ancient shape while clouds drifted through open skies. A single bell rang through the trees, its echo moved through bone and breath. I felt the weight I used to keep begin to loosen from my chest. The river never asked the way, yet somehow finds the sea. Let the wind know I'm letting go of every name I tried to be. Let the wind know I'm coming home to the quiet voice inside of me. Like sakura across the stream, I trust the hands I cannot see. Let the wind know I'm finally free. Incense wandered through the air like gold, regrets dissolving slow. The wooden floor beneath my feet reminded me of what I know. The moon appeared before the dusk, a lantern in the growing blue. And in that moment I could feel the world was has finally learned to sing. Moon over tatami, silver on the floor, quiet as a memory knocking at my door. A cup of tea is cooling in the pale midnight glow. The world has stopped its talking and there's nowhere else to go. The shadows move so gently across the paper screen, like old dreams drifting softly through places once unseen. I listen to the silence between each passing breath and find a kind of comfort I never knew was left. The night is not empty, it's holding space for me. Moon over tatami, shining tenderly. Moon over tatami, bringing me back to me. No need to chase tomorrow, no need to rewrite yesterday. Moon over tatami, everything is okay. A distant temple bell rolls across the sleeping town. Its echo feels familiar as it slowly settles down. The incense in the corner rises into the air like every silent prayer I've carried everywhere. The bamboo sways beyond the garden, hidden in the dark, and every small movement leaves a light inside my heart. Nothing needs improving, nothing needs to be explained. Tonight I sit in stillness and let myself remain. The moon asks for nothing, yeah, it gives its light away. Moon over tatami, Children's laughter drifts on by like memories painted in golden shades. The evening wind moves through the trees, carrying songs from long ago. I hear the rhythm in the leaves, teaching me what I need to know. For a moment I stop running, for a moment I just breathe. Summer's right. Meet me here tonight. Summer's right. Everything feels right under the lantern light. I leave my worries behind. Summer's right, bringing peace to my mind. Fireflies dance above the path, tiny stars upon the earth. The distant bell cuts through the dark, reminding me of simple worth. The river sparkles past the gate, reflecting moonlight on its skin. And all the things I used to chase no longer feel so important. The night is full of answers hidden in the quiet air. Summer's right. Meet me here tonight. Summer's right. Everything feels right under the lantern light. I leave my worries behind. Summer's right, bringing peace to my mind. The seasons come and go like waves upon the shore, but something in my heart feels steady at the core. And every breath I take feels like a new beginning. Summer's right. Stay with me tonight. Summer's right. Shining soft and bright under the moonlit sky. I finally open my eyes. Summer's right, showing me the light. Summer's right, leading me back to life. A river of light runs through the hills, silver and gold beneath the dawn. It never wonders where it goes, it simply carries the day along. The mountain watches from above, patient as the passing years. And every ripple on the water feels like a message through my fears. The more I try to hold the stream, the more it slips away. River of light, carry me home. River of light, teach me to flow past every shadow, past every storm. River of light, I don't have to walk alone. Morning mist rises from the shore, soft as a prayer upon the air. A temple bell across the valley reminds me grace is everywhere. I watch the sunlight touch the waves, turning ordinary things to gold. And something deep inside my heart begins to gently unfold. The river knows no destination, yet reaches every sea. River of light, upon the water, like dreams I thought I left behind. The moon arise without a struggle, the flowers bloom without a sign. Maybe life is not a question, maybe life is learning trust too. Hidden in the flow and the answer waiting in the stream. River of light, ooh, river of light, washing over me. River of light, setting my spirit free. River living inside of me. Lanterns rising through the dark, like little wishes set afloat, drifting upward with the wind, carrying words we never spoke. The evening sky is painted blue, the last of daylight fades away, and every light that leaves my hand shows me another way. Some things are meant to travel, some things are meant to shine. Lantern sky, take my hopes tonight. Lantern sky, fill the dark with light. Every dream I've been holding, every tear I've left behind. Lantern sky, you're teaching me to fly, yeah. A gentle breeze moves through the trees, a river mirrors stars above, and in the quiet of the night I finally hear the sound of love. Not the kind that asks for more, not the kind that fears goodbye, but something soft and steady, like the moon across the sky. The farther that they wander, the brighter they become. Lantern sky, take my hopes tonight. Lantern sky, fill the dark with light, yeah. Every dream I've been holding, every tear I've left behind. Lantern sky, you're teaching me to fly. Standing silence, the stars don't need a name. The wind moves through the bamboo, yeah. Nothing stays the same, and somehow in the changing I find a deeper peace. Petals dancing in the evening light, falling softly through the sky. They never ask the reason why, they simply trust the changing tide. A gentle breeze across the hill carries dreams I used to hold. Some are leaving with the wind, some are turning into gold. Nothing stays and nothing's lost, everything becomes a part. Sakura prayer carried away, floating where the wind is sigh. Sakura prayer, teach my heart how to bloom and how to say goodbye. I don't need to hold the spring, I can love and let it fly. Sakura prayer carried away beneath the open sky. The river shines with fading pink, 1,000 moments passing by. Every petal tells a story, every ending gives new life. The mountains watch in silent grace, the moon begins to slowly rise. I can feel the world reminding me there's beauty in goodbyes. Oh, what is meant will always stay, even when it changes shape. Sakura prayer carried away, floating where the wind is sigh. Sakura prayer, teach my heart how to bloom and how to say goodbye. I don't need to hold the spring, I can love and let it fly. Sakura prayer carried away beneath the open sky. Like the blossoms, like the rain, nothing leaves without a trace. Every memory becomes a flower somewhere in my soul. Sakura prayer carried away, thank you for the days gone by. Sakura prayer, teach my heart how to trust the turning tide. Every season has its song, every soul it's time to shine. Sakura prayer carried away beneath the endless sky. Ocean of stillness before the dawn, where the stars rest upon the sea. No waves asking where they've been, no hurry to become anything. The horizon fades into the sky like a breath between two thoughts. And all the noise I carried here begins to loosen in across the water, like a lantern without a shore. The wind arrives and gently leaves, as if it never needed more. Far beyond the sleeping cliffs, a temple bell moves through the dark. Its echo finds a place within and leaves a glow inside my heart. The sea keeps every secret, yet asks for nothing back. Ocean of stillness, holding me tonight. Ocean of stillness, wrapped in silver light. Every fear dissolving slowly, like footprints in the tide. Ocean of stillness, there's nothing left to hide. The moon does not chase the morning. The stars do not cling to the night. The ocean never holds the river, yet welcomes every drop of light. And maybe peace is not a place, maybe peace is letting go. Ocean of stillness, living deep inside. Ocean of stillness, open in my eyes. Every wound becoming wisdom, every tear becoming rain. Ocean of stillness, washing through the pain. Ocean of stillness, calling me by name. Ocean of stillness, high and whole again. Temple rain upon the stone, softly washing seasons away, falling through the cedar trees like quiet words I couldn't say. The wooden gate stands in the mist, patient through the passing years, and every drop that meets the earth feels like a release of hidden fears. The sky is crying gently, so my heart can learn to heal. Temple rain, fall on me tonight. Temple rain, make the shadows light. Wash away the stories I no longer need to hold. Temple rain, turn my sorrow into gold. Incense drips beneath the eaves, blending with the silver air. A distant bell moves through the clouds like an answer to a prayer. The path is shining in the dark, covered by the fallen streams, and all the pieces of myself begin returning to their place. The rain asks for nothing, yet gives itself completely. Temple rain, fall on me tonight. Temple rain, make the shadow Temple rain, fill my soul with light. Every wound becoming wisdom, every tear becoming grace. Temple rain, helping me embrace the beauty of the changing, the peace within the flow. Temple rain, showing me the way back home. Incense in the wind, drifting through the air. A quiet kind of freedom, moving everywhere. The evening sun is fading on the temple stone, and for the first time in a while, I don't feel alone. The mountains where there's silence, like they've always known. How every loss and every joy will one day be let go. The smoke rises slowly, then disappears from sight, teaching me the beauty of surrendering to life. What if nothing's missing? What if this moment is enough? Incense in the wind, let it rise, let it go. Incense in the wind, trust the path you don't yet know. Every prayer unspoken, every dream beneath the sky. Incense in the wind, teaching me how to fly. Moonlight spills across the garden after rain. The bamboo sways gently without resistance or strain. Oh, a distant bell is ringing somewhere through the night. Its echo feels like kindness wrapped in silver light. The river keeps on moving, never looking back. It somehow finds the ocean without needing a map. And standing in the stillness, I begin to understand. Life unfolds more softly when I loosen my hands. The wind never holds on, yet it touches everything. Incense in the wind, let it rise, let it go. Incense in the wind, trust the path you don't yet know. Every prayer unspoken, every dream beneath the sky. Incense in the wind, teaching me how to fly. The stars don't ask for permission, the flowers don't question the spring. The moon does not fear the darkness, still it shines on everything. Maybe peace is not a destination. Maybe peace is learning how to be. Incense in the wind, let it rise, let it go. Incense in the wind, now I finally know. Every wound becoming wisdom, every ending becoming grace. Incense in the wind, a smile upon my face. Incense life again. Koi upon dreams beneath the moon, circles dancing on the water, golden shadows moving slow, like answers coming after questions. The garden rests in evening light, a lantern glows beside the stones, and in the quiet of the night I hear a feeling I've always known. The surface gently trembles, but the water remains deep. Koi pond dreams swimming through my soul. Koi pond dreams teaching me to flow. No need to force the current, no need to chase the stream. Koi pond dreams, life is softer than it seems. Falling petals across the mirror of the pond, each one drifting where it may, never worried where it's gone. Mountains stand beyond the trees, watching over every change, and suddenly I understand peace was never far away. The koi never hurry, yet they always find their way. Koi pond dreams swimming through my soul. Koi pond dreams teaching me to flow. No need to force the current, no need to chase the stream. Koi pond dreams, path ahead, like gentle words that need not be said. The sky is painted amber and blue. The day is leaving without regret, and every note across the wind feels like a blessing I almost forget. The sound keeps fading outward, yet somehow stays within. Golden shrine bells calling through the night. Golden shrine bells filling me with light. Every doubt grows quieter, every burden grows small. Golden shrine bells, I can hear my spirit call. Catches fragments of the moon, breaking silver into waves of gold. The mountains rest beyond the mist, holding stories never told. Incense drifts beside the gate, disappearing into open air, and I begin to understand that letting go is also a prayer. The bell chases echoes, still they travel far. Golden shrine bells calling through the night. Golden shrine bells filling me with light. Every doubt grows quieter, every burden grows small. Golden shrine bells, I can hear my spirit call. The blossoms fall without resistance. The stars arrive without a sound. The wind keeps moving through the branches, yet leaves its kindness all around. And maybe peace is not becoming, maybe peace is being found. Shrine bells shining through my soul. Golden shrine bells making broken places whole. Every ending holds a doorway, every shadow holds a spark. Golden shrine bells guiding through the dark. Golden shrine bells helping me believe. Golden shrine bells in the beauty I receive. Oh. Midnight sakura under silver sky, petals drifting where the moonlight lies. The world is quiet, the streets asleep, while hidden beauty moves so deep. A lantern glows beside the stream, turning darkness into something soft. And every blossom in the night feels like a wish released aloft. The flowers never asked to stay, they simply trust the wind. Midnight sakura falling through the night. Midnight sakura dancing in the light. Every teaching me to move along. The river carries scattered blooms past old bridges made of stone. The stars above reflect below, reminding me I'm not alone. A distant bell across the hills rolls gently through the cooling air, and all the things I used to fear feel lighter than they were. The moon keeps shining softly on everything that changes. Midnight sakura falling through the night. Midnight sakura dancing in the light, dancing in the light. Every ending has a beauty, every goodbye has a song. Midnight sakura teaching me to move along. The seasons write their story across the branches of the trees. The wind turns pages quietly without asking for permission, and maybe letting go is another way to love. Making broken pieces whole. Every loss becoming wisdom, every memory becoming grace. Midnight sakura, a smile upon my face. Midnight sakura, shining from within. Midnight sakura, teaching me to begin again. The quiet road home beneath the stars, winding softly through the hills. A lantern glows beside the path, and everything around me stills. The night air carries sweet scents through fields washed silver by the moon. The farther that I leave behind, the closer I feel to something true. No signs are pointing forward, yet somehow I can see the quiet road home calling out my name. The quiet road home, nothing feels the same. Every step is growing lighter, every breath feels like a prayer. The quiet road home, always waiting there. A distant bell across the valley rolls gently through the sleeping dark. Its echo settles in my chest and leaves a warmth inside my heart. The river follows by my side without a need to understand, and for the first time in a while I stopped trying to make a plan. The moon never rushes, still it reaches every shore. The quiet road home calling out my name. The quiet road home, nothing feels the same. Every step is growing lighter, every breath feels like a prayer. The quiet road home, always waiting there. the ocean keeps its peace. And maybe what I'm searching for has been walking here with me. The quiet road home, leading through the night. The quiet road home, filled with gentle light. Everyone becoming wisdom, every ending opening doors. The quiet road home, I don't need to roam. The quiet road home brings me back to my soul. The quiet road home, and I am finally home. Oh, oh. Shakuhachi sunset on the mountainside, a lonely melody riding with the sky. The evening glows in ember and rose as the day releases everything it knows. The river catches fragments of the light, turning gold before it fades to blue. And every note upon the wind feels like a doorway opening through. The song keeps drifting farther, yet somehow draws me near. Shakuhachi sunset playing through my soul. Shakuhachi sunset making broken pieces whole. Every worry growing smaller, every breath becoming free. Shakuhachi sunset singing back to me. The bamboo sways beside the path like dancers moving without fear. The moon begins its quiet rise as the stars slowly appear. A distant bell across the valley rolls softly through the cooling air. And in the stillness of the evening I feel compassion everywhere. The sky lets go of daylight without trying to hold on. Shakuhachi sunset playing through my soul. Shakuhachi sunset making broken pieces whole. Every worry growing smaller, every breath becoming free. Shakuhachi sunset singing back to me. The blossoms fall when it's their season. The river bends around the stone. The wind travels through every forest. You never need to call one place home. And maybe peace is not arriving, maybe peace is already. Shakuhachi sunset shining from within. Shakuhachi sunset where new journeys begin. Every star becoming wisdom, every shadow finding light. Shakuhachi sunset holding me tonight. Shakuhachi sunset gentle as the sea. Shakuhachi sunset, awakening the quiet room, moonlight resting on the tatami floor. The world is still between two breaths. Not yet yesterday, not yet tomorrow. Steam rises slowly from the cup like thoughts dissolving into air. For a moment nothing needs fixing, everything is already there. The morning hasn't spoken, but my heart begins to hear. Tea before dawn, slowly waking me. Tea before dawn, showing what I couldn't see. In the silence of the morning, there's a kindness soft and strong. Tea before dawn, teaching me where I belong. A distant bell across the hills rolls gently through the fading night. The bamboo catches early wind and bends without a fight. The sky begins to turn from blue to colors no one thought to name. And all the worries I carried here feel lighter than they came. The sun arrives without hurry, still it reaches every field. Ooh, tea before dawn, slowly waking me. Tea before dawn, showing what I couldn't see. In the silence of the morning, there's a kindness soft and strong. Tea before dawn, teaching me where I belong. The river doesn't fear the ocean, the blossom doesn't fear the fall. The moon gives way to morning light, yet loses nothing at all. Maybe peace is not a destination. Maybe peace is learning to receive. Tea before dawn, golden in the light. Tea before dawn, everything's alright. Every wound becoming wisdom, every ending making room. Tea before dawn, helping flowers bloom. Tea before dawn, ooh, gratitude song. Tea before dawn, I've been home all alone. Went through Kyoto on an autumn day, moving through the temples and the leaves, carrying stories from another time, whispering softly through the cedar trees. The river glimmers beneath the bridges, the mountains rest beyond the town, and every step along these stone paths feels like laying something down. The wind never keeps anything, yet touches every soul. Wind through Kyoto, blowing through my heart. Wind through Kyoto, tearing fears apart. Every leaf that leaves the branch knows exactly where to go. teaching me to flow. Sway beside the narrow streets, their golden light upon the rain. A distant bell across the evening sings a song without a name. The scent of incense drifts behind me and disappears into the sky, and I begin to understand that everything needs a reason why. The bamboo bends with grace and never calls it weakness. Wind through Kyoto, tearing fears apart. Every leaf that leaves the branch knows exactly where to go. Wind through Kyoto, teaching me to flow. The moon shines on the rooftops, the stars shine on the street. Isn't finding. Maybe wisdom is receiving. Wind through Kyoto, moving through my soul. Wind through Kyoto, making broken places whole. Every ending holds a blessing, every road becomes a guide. Wind through Kyoto, standing by my side. Wind through Kyoto, gentle, strong and free. Wind through Kyoto, awakening the best of me. Soft thunder rolling through the hills, far beyond the evening rain. A quiet power in the distance, calling gently through my pain. The clouds drift low across the mountains. The river listens as they pass. And in the hush between the echoes, I feel my restless thoughts relax. Not every storm is here to break us. Some arrive to clear the sky. Soft thunder, gentle heart, holding strength without a fight. Soft thunder, gentle heart, shining through the darkest night. There is courage and compassion, there is wisdom in the calm. Soft thunder, gentle heart, you are powerful all along. The rain settles on the temple roof like fingertips upon the drum. A lantern glows beside the doorway, welcoming whoever comes. The bamboo bends before the weather, it rises when the wind has gone. And I begin to see myself in things that quietly stay strong. The deepest rivers travel far without making a sound. Oh, soft thunder, gentle heart, holding strength without a fight. Soft thunder, gentle heart, shining through the darkest night. There is courage and compassion, there is wisdom in the calm. for space. The blossom never doubts its season, the ocean never rushes grace. Maybe true strength is not resistance, maybe true strength is embrace. Soft thunder, gentle heart, living quietly inside. Soft thunder, gentle heart, a steady, sacred guide. Every wound becoming kindness, every tear becoming rain. Soft thunder, gentle heart, turning sorrow into change. Soft thunder, gentle heart, gentle, fearless, free. Soft thunder, gentle heart, awakening the light in me. The mountain knows what the river learns, that every turn has its place. It stands beneath 1,000 skies, yet wears each season with the same grace. Morning mist drifts through the pines like thoughts dissolving into air. The path is hidden by the clouds, but somehow I know it's there. The mountain never rushes, still it reaches for the sky. The mountain knows what I forget. The mountain knows when to hold and when to let. Every storm that passes through me, every road I cannot see. The mountain knows there's a place for me. A temple bell across the valley rolls softly through the afternoon. Its echo lingers in the silence like a familiar tune. The wind moves freely through the cedars, the river glides around the stone. And watching all these simple things, I remember I'm not alone. The tallest peaks were shaped by patience and by time. The mountain knows what I forget. The mountain knows when to hold and when to let. Every storm that passes through me, every road I cannot see. The mountain knows there's a place for me. The moon does not resist the darkness, the blossoms do not fear the fall. The ocean never keeps the rivers, yet welcomes every one of them all. Maybe wisdom is not certainty, maybe wisdom is trust. The mountain knows what lies ahead. The mountain knows even when no words are said. Every scar becoming strength now, every ending becoming dawn. The mountain knows I've belonged all along. The mountain knows, steady as the sky. lantern soul upon the river, drifting softly through the evening blue, carrying wishes I once held tightly, now surrender to something true. The water glows beneath the moonlight, a silver path across the night, and every ripple seems to whisper, trust the current, trust the light. The lantern doesn't know the destination, yet it keeps moving on. Floating lantern soul, glowing in the dark. Floating lantern soul, following the spark. Every dream I've carried, every fear I've let go. Floating lantern soul, trusting where the river flows. The mountains rest beyond the shoreline, watching over every passing wave. A distant bell drifts through the silence, like a blessing carried on the air. The stars reflect upon the water, 1,000 lights becoming one, and standing in the quiet beauty, I remember where I'm from. The river never clings to yesterday, yet never loses itself. Floating lantern soul, glowing in the dark. Floating lantern soul, following the spark. Every dream I've carried, every fear I've let go. Floating lantern soul, trusting where the river flows. The blossoms leave the branches, the clouds release the rain, the moon releases darkness, then welcomes it again. Maybe freedom isn't leaving, maybe freedom is away. Floating lantern soul, shining through the night. Floating lantern soul, filled with gentle light. Every wound becoming wisdom, every shadow turning gold. Floating lantern soul, braver than before. Floating lantern soul, open, free, and whole. Floating lantern soul, coming home to my soul. Rain on the paper door all through the night, drawing gentle rhythms in the candlelight. The world beyond is softened by the silver rain, and every drop seems to wash away a little pain. Moonlight lingers through the cloudy sky, a quiet glow where old memories lie. I sit beside a cooling cup of tea, listening to the rain speak back to me. Nothing needs an answer, nothing needs a name. Rain on the paper door, singing soft and low. Rain on the paper door, teaching me to let go. Distant mountains disappear in mist. A temple bell rolls through the darkness like a kindness I almost missed. The river swells beneath the bridge, then settles as it meets the sea. And watching all these simple things, I feel life moving through me. The rain never tries to stay, yet leaves everything renewed. The moon doesn't fear the cloud, the river doesn't fear the ocean, the wind doesn't fear the crowd. And maybe peace is not controlling, maybe peace is trusting now. Rain on the paper door, falling through the night. Rain on the paper door, everything feels right. Every wound becoming gentler, every shadow finding grace. Rain on the paper door, a smile upon my face. Rain on the paper door, a blessing from above.